everybody, it's Pastor Susan, and on this day 4 of our week-long series on Life Together, we are going to be talking today about carrying one another's burdens. How many times have you ever been carrying a load and someone's come along and said, hey, let me help you with that? How does that feel? For some of us, and I'm saying me here, a lot of times I want to think that I can carry my burdens all by myself. But there is something wonderful that happens when I am overwhelmed and someone picks up the load and helps me. Our scripture today comes from Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. And here's what it says. So then, let's work for the good of all whenever we have an opportunity, and especially for those in the household of faith. We live together in community, and we are a part of each other's lives. We don't just come together on Sundays. God calls us to love each other, and that means sharing burdens. The sharing of burdens has to start with being willing to admit that we need help. Oftentimes, I fall short of that. But when I am willing to be vulnerable and when I am willing to share my burden with others, so much can take place. A prayer said on behalf of a person, a card written to let that person know you're thinking about them and praying for them, a phone call to check in and just make sure that that person knows they're not by themselves. You know, during this time of pandemic, one of the things that I have really noticed a need for is staying in touch with each other. And that's something that not only are pastors called to do, but all of us as a part of the community of faith. So my prayer for you today is that you will take some intentional time to consider those who are on the prayer list, to pray for them, maybe to pick up the phone and give them a call or write them a card. Let them know that they are not sharing their burden alone, but they are sharing it with you, and that you will help them to make it through. May it be so. May it be so with how we live out our lives today and every day. May it be so. In Jesus' name.